Hey guys, welcome to another episode. In this one, we're going to talk about the new Steph Curry Metallic Silver Challenge. Deck the Hoops details are out. The new Metallic Gold releasing on the same day, the first of this season. And there's one more pack. Where'd it go? There it is. Base set release 5 also coming out later in the week. All that and more. Let's get straight into it. All right, it was awesome to see Steph Curry break the record for all-time three-pointers made today at Madison Square Garden. Super fun to watch. Really cool to see Ray Allen, Reggie Miller there. I also posted this on Twitter. This is actually Steph Curry's first ever three-pointer, which I managed to drag up from the archives, knocking it down against the Phoenix Suns. Not long after Steph Curry broke the record, this dropped on the site. It's the new milestone challenge, the three-point record. And to complete it, you needed each of the following: the S3 60K Curry, the S2 40K, the S2 7.5K, the Seeing Stars Curry, the All-Star Game Curry, then either one of the 3.6K base set moment from Series 1, or an MGLE moment, or a hollow icon moment, or a from the top moment. As the sixth moment, you needed a Ray Allen run it back moment and any legendary three-point moment. It's a bit of a hell of a challenge. I'm going to be honest, I was a little bit bummed to see how hard this one is going to be. It's going to put a lot of Steph Curry fans out of the price range of actually completing it. At the time of filming, 300 people have, and it costs $4,118 to complete at its lowest right now. You can see Malcolm Brogdon's legendary three-pointer as the cheapest at the moment at the time of recording. And then obviously the Steph Curry All-Star Game is a bit of a problem at $800 to $900 at the moment. His Series 1 three-pointer is also a cool $800. So a lot of the people doing the S1 trade ticket packs. I know some friends picked up this one in those packs, so that's really cool as well. But I am slightly disappointed. It's a bit of a reach for me. I've got all of the lower moments. I don't have Ray Allen run it back and up. I had been scouting the All-Star moment, but I never pulled the trigger on it. So at this stage, I'm a fair way away from this one. So if you have all those moments, or a few of you get together and put together all those moments, you've got a couple of days to do so, and you've got to keep that showcase, save it, and stacking is allowed as well. We'll see how many people end up actually finishing this one. But this one was a different new metallic silver pack, which is actually pretty cool. You can see it here. It's got Steph Curry's face and metallic silver. It looks a lot better than the Phantom ones, actually, even though this is the Phantom tier. So there was an actual blog as well that came out about this. It's stated here as our flagship Phantom tier for Series 3 will contain showcase challenge rewards and other dynamic minted moments throughout the year. There will be certain moments with low edition sizes and others with extremely high edition sizes. This one, as we mentioned, is a little bit difficult. A counterpart to the metallic gold, this Phantom set will debut the reset for Steph Curry's record-setting performance. This blog actually does state that this one is hard. Not all the moments in this set will be as difficult as this Steph Curry one to obtain, but it's also fair to assume that other moments in this set later in the year will be as difficult to obtain as well. So basically, they're saying it's the Phantom tier. The Phantom tier is here to stay, and there'll be hard ones and there will be easy ones as well. What was the marketplace reaction? Well, you can see Steph Curry's all over it. All of his commons and Seeing Stars and All-Stars, everything required for that challenge is hot property at the moment. There's a lot of transactions. His Series 1 base set, you can see a lot of activity. Previously 4 or 5 transactions a day. Today 151. A huge difference. And you can see the wave that we talk about all the time, where there's the huge announcement, reaction, correction, and then it levels out and you get calmer seas. And this is evident also with the Ray Allen run it back moments, which you also need for this challenge. The same thing, same wave. There's the announcement, there's the reaction, the correction, and then the steadying of the tides. His All-Star moment, a little bit less transactions, but same thing. Previous, 5, 6, 10, 20, and then 200 transactions in a day. And this is simply what happens. Moments that get forgotten about get reused in flash challenges, and it stimulates marketplace activity. And then people are chasing these things. Would I love this one? Yes. Would I sell it? No. I would hold it in my bag forever. It's just a a Steph Curry moment. And you know what? I don't even know if I'd open this pack. Crazy as it sounds, I really like the look of this pack as well. But to all those who are collecting it, it's going to be a really, really good one to have. I don't know the exact value or don't really care what it's going to come out at. So I imagine it'll be well worth it for those that have the moments and didn't have to spend, $4,000 to actually complete it. So I won't speculate on the value too much. Time will tell in a couple of days and we'll find out. But I think this will be a really cool moment once it comes out. And it's obviously a quick turnaround as well. It only happened today and they're going to mint it in a couple of days and it will be in our packs. We also had announcements for Deck the Hoops and Premium Pack or Metallic Gold Release 1 for Series 3. So let's go through those. Deck the Hoops came out. They're from the 2010s. So they had a whole decade to choose from Christmas Day games that essentially we are running it back to. This pack will include Kevin Garnett, Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, Dwayne Wade, lobbing it to LeBron James, by the way, Jimmy Butler, Klay Thompson, and more. We don't have the complete pack list yet. You will get 9 moments in the pack, including 1 legendary moment, metallic gold, and some base set moments. There will be 2 queues. There will be a priority queue, which you need to collect a score of 25,000 to get into the priority queue. And there is a drop bonus where you get 1 point for every $1 that you spend. Same for the general queue, but the general queue is the highest general queue we have seen yet. 10,000 drop. 10,000 requirement to get into the general queue just to get the Deck the Hoops. So those that have been building up their collector score for priority queues, a lot of us were aiming for 10K. Well, that gets you into the general queue. My first thought on this was, this is basically Top Shot telling us that if you don't have that collector score, this is not the pack for you. Whereas previously there would be 3 queues. There'd be a PQ1, PQ2, and a general queue, and anyone could essentially win the lottery. But this also says, if you've got a collector score of, let's just say 1,000, if you only ever spent a couple $100 on Top Shot, you probably shouldn't be spending $999 on a pack were you to luck out in the queue. Whereas, if you got that lucky, you'd be inclined to do so, because getting that kind of luck from a general queue is, you got a less than 1% chance of actually hitting that. So maybe this is just Top Shot telling us that if your collector score isn't there, that's okay. This pack isn't designed for you. That's what it said to me anyway. Let me know in the comments what you think about that, about the collector score obviously being a bit different this time around. I'd be interested in your thoughts, but that's what my first thought was when reading this. It just meant that this is not for you. That's possibly why we're getting the metallic gold pack dropping on the exact same day, because it's a different threshold and a different tier and a different price bracket. So that way there's more people involved on pack drop day, as opposed to a day just happening where everyone misses out and it's only, people will say it, the whales getting the big packs and the rest getting the rest. This way, we've got 2 packs happening on the one day for different tiers, and the accessibility of that day is more broad. So like I said, $999, you get 9 moments in the pack, 1 Deck the Hall, 1 MGLE 7 base set Series 3 moments. It's all happening on the 21st of December or the 22nd in Australia, but that's 9 a.m. Pacific time for the priority queue and 10:30 a.m. for the general queue. They are only minted to 55 and there's 470 total packs. At the time of recording, there are only 1.8 thousand people who have a collector score of 25,000. 1,000 have a collector score of 24,000, so some will work their way up and a lot will fall into the general queue. There are 12,000 people who have a collector score of 10,000, according to Live Tokens Discord, which has some really great stats and bots and things like that. If you're interested, join Live Tokens Discord. It's really, really cool for information like that. Although we do think we are going to get this pretty amazing moment from D Wade lobbing it to LeBron on a Christmas Day game against the Lakers. So that is pretty cool and worth looking for. And also we think that this is the Jimmy Butler moment against OKC, lobbing a deep 3 over Durant to beat the first quarter buzzer. These could be wrong, but these are the ones I saw floating around as potential moments. Now, let's talk about the metallic gold. First time we're getting a rare pack in Series 3. And like I said, it's happening all on the same day, December the 21st, but it's happening a bit later in the day. In this pack, we are going to get Shai Gilgeous, CP3, Miles Bridges, Lonzo Ball, Anthony Davis, Julius Randle, and more. We don't have the full pack list yet. Price of the pack is $89. So the priority queue happens at 12 p.m. Pacific. There's 13,000 packs for sale. You get 6 moments in the pack, and MGLE minted to 749 and 5 base set moments, ranging from 4 to 60k in mint size. So 12 p.m. is the Pacific drop time. For the priority queue, you need a collector score of 7,500, so much less than the 10,000 just to get into the general queue for the Deck the Hoops. Again, you get a marketplace drop bonus, 1 point for every dollar you spend, to a maximum of 5,000 instead of 10,000 for the Deck the Hoops. There's 6,500 packs for the priority queue and 2,500 for the general queue. Also happening a couple hours later, the collector score requirement for that one is 2,500. So if you missed out on the 10,000 collector score, this is the pack for you. This one is designed for you. And if not, then obviously you've got the base set below that. Again, we'll get to that in a minute. We'll also be getting Franz Wagner in these packs and another superstar to be revealed at a later date. Ooh, teasing. All right. Fair enough. And airdrops. In an effort to continue to reward set collectors of Top Shot, we are excited to share that collectors with the complete Series 1 or Series 2 MGLE set will be airdropped 3 premium packs each, capped at 6 per collector. The snapshot to determine these recipients was already taken. So there was also a snapshot for the Deck the Hoops collectors who will also get a free Deck the Hoops pack for Series 3, but you know, we're talking about 12 people there. The value of them is $78,000. So, yeah, that's fair enough as well. I haven't done the calculations on what your chances are for each of the queues, the priority and the general queues. But at present, 13,000 people have a collector score of 7,500 or more. And there's 39,000 that have a collector score of 2,500 or more. So there'll be a lot more competition for, obviously, the premium MGLE packs. There'll be a less chance. But like I said, I think this is Top Shot saying to us that basically, if you're not there, you shouldn't be there in these tiers. You shouldn't be gambling into the higher tiers above your pay grade, essentially, or maxing out credit cards, which I believe in. You shouldn't be maxing out your credit cards just because you got lucky in a randomized pack queue. You should be playing in your division. That's what I think they're saying to us. I haven't spoken to staff or anything like that. That's just an opinion or an impression that I had when I read all of this. On the 16th at 11 a.m., we are getting the Series 3 base set Series 5 pack. In this pack, we are getting Cameron Payne, Terrence Davis, Jared Jackson Jr., Frank Jackson, Denny Advita, Max Strus, Josh Okogie, Isaac Okoro, Justin Holiday, Tyrone Prince, Montrezl Harrell, Aaron Gordon, Martin Brooks, Van Fleet Westbrook, Brandon Boston Jr., Santi Alabama, and Cade Cunningham would probably be the pull of the pack in this one, being that he is high odds of being Rookie of the Year. I'm not saying he is Rookie of the Year right now. He's played less games, but he is one of the hot tips for Rookie of the Year. So that'd be the pull of this. That's coming in about a day, another 200,000 packs mixed between 4,000 and 60,000 mints, $9 for the pack. You can buy up to 10, but 5 at a time, and that is all happening very, very soon. So no matter what your tier, there is a pack on the horizon for you right now. Keep in mind, next week, I'm doing a very, very special Christmas party with lots of friends on stream, live with lots of giveaways. So stick around for details of that. If you're not following me on Twitter, follow Blockchain Steve. I will have all the details there very, very soon. It's going to be super fun. Some very special guests as well. So stick around for that. That's it from me. If you got any value out of this video, please consider liking and or subscribing. And I'll see you for a party. Have a great day. See ya.